Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
That's a good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time. Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me.
Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. In this episode we are going to be fighting Knuckles, and of course in the last episode we got through that stage. But anyway, so yeah, just like with how we fought Rouge as Knuckles, then yeah, just the same thing. Just be careful with camera control because camera control is shit. So yeah, and Knuckles does have a special attack as well.
Oh no.
So yeah, there's that as well. But he never really does it in this this fight for this playthrough, so we're not really gonna get to see it. Also, what happened to Knuckles' upgrades? Like, you know, they all just disappear. I had them before, and then he just disappeared. And watch, once we get to the cutscene, he's gonna wear those again. So yeah, continuity errors and all that. But anyway, so yeah, that's basically all there is. There's really not much else to say about this fight because you know we it's the same. You'll mostly be fighting the camera most of the time, but you know. And with that, then that was that. So that was smooth sailing. We didn't see the special attack, but yeah, that was a fight. So.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emeralds.
What are you babbling about? You call yourself a hunter attacking a lady? Shame on you!
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
Those belong to me! What in the world? Keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch me.
Is that how you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. Think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
What?
Fine, then just take them. They stink like echidnas do.
If that's what you thought, you should have given me them in the first place. Finally.
What?
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
We should get going.
More awkward sexual tensions. Huzzah!
What's Rouge up to, anyway? This is strange. It's showing energy readings from 2 separate Chaos Emeralds. Did they really think they could trick me with that fake emerald? Wait, Shadow. I'm the one who should be telling them the end is near, not you. Now is the time to end this long, drawn-out battle and mark myself a place in history as the ultimate genius. If something happens, I'm counting on you to finish the job. Hurry! The moment for attack has come. It's now or never.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is probably one of the only times you'll ever see Eggman wearing those goggles he always has on his bald ass head. So yeah, and he never uses them again because you know it's back to that position for gameplay. Anyway, so welcome to Eggman's final stage in this game, Cosmic Wall. And did I say Cosmic Wall or something? Or Cosmic Wall? I was starting to word my W, but I don't know what happened. My lips kind of like off for a second there, so sorry if you heard something else. But yeah, it's a Cosmic Wall, and I also gotta say I fucking love this stage, and you know it's actually pretty much everybody else's favorite stage. And the reason being is because it's so much easier to handle. Now, granted, it's definitely without a doubt the longest stage, or you know at least the longest mech-shooting stage. Actually, as a matter of fact, this might be my only, the only mech-shooting stage I actually really enjoy. And because, you know, there's lots of breathing space here, because, you know, all the, a lot of the platforms are spacious, and, of course, there's, and the gravity's also been altered to where, so if you jump up, then not only will Eggman get a higher boost in the jump, and then when you use and when you hover, then the Eggman will actually just will just ascend upwards. So it's, you know, it feels so much smoother because of this, and you know, it really does feel like a breather level all in all. So it's something I really wish all the other mech-shooting stages would be like, especially with Tails stages. Because you remember how, like, you know, Tails' final stage, Eternal Legend, gave me so much shit. And this is Eggman's final stage, and actually somehow I'm having an easier time with this one. So yeah, all you do is just, you know, just shoot off those things, and then, you know, that's about it. You also listen closely to the music, though. It actually kind of sounds a little similar to Final Rush, which is Sonic's final stage. So they kind of like just add in those snippets and just kind of remix it on their own. Actually, that kind of sounds cool. I do like this track. So anyhow, yeah, it's I guess that's just all I'd say about it. You know, it's such a great stage. I really do love it so much. It feels so much easier, especially for Eggman's final stage, where it actually just feels, you know, easier and just much more comfortable in general. It's kind of weird, but you know, I really do enjoy it like that. Like I said, it is a long stage, so you might be here for a while, but you know, there are times where you just feel like, okay, when are we getting to the end of the stage here? There should be Eggman's upgrade that's supposed to be, it's actually supposed to be in this area. I actually do fuck up at one point, because, like, well, you'll probably see, it's actually going to be on the other side of this, this entire wall that we'll be getting to. And of course, you can also destroy those things, like if you just target a lot of those, and you just get a bunch of points for that, you know, just to increase the rankings if you're working in an A rank. I think it's like, you know, it might be 50,000 points for the A rank. I'm not sure, but you know, that's one thing. It's like somewhere around that that kind of number that you need to get to if you want to get the A rank for the stage. And I do believe, yeah, sometimes it can be difficult just trying to just hover and then shoot at those objects at the same time, so that way there you can actually just progress forward. So should be just that last platform before we go this way. There we go, and just like that. And the upgrade is actually supposed to be like on the right side of those platforms, those other two ones. And there's a rocket, or that missile that you see here. So shoot that over this way. And this is one part that I fuck up. I tried pressing the A button, but then Eggman never even jumped, and then he just went and greening off, and yeah, there we go. So we have the protection armor. Reinforces Eggwalker's body armor against damage. Health gauge is increased. Yeah, I was trying to make it to that, but then Eggman just walked off the edge, and when I tried pressing the A button, and he didn't even jump at all, and so that's how I fell down, and there was no way for me to get back up. Well, I think there was, but I think Eggman's jet engine is just very limited, and so I wasn't able to just come back up. So I think it's like a one-way kind of thing where you can't even get back up there. So yeah, I had to restart the stage because of this. But yeah, so you see on the health meter that's on the bottom that Eggman's health has been increased, and for some weird reason I can never understand, only Eggman gets this. You can never get this as Tails, and you know it's true though, because I've already gotten all of every single one of Tails' upgrades and all the upgrades for the hero characters. And Tails never gets this upgrade. Only Eggman does, and I don't know why it's just Eggman who gets that, and not Tails. That would have been a little easier for him, but I don't know. That's kind of a weird design choice. But maybe he was supposed to get it originally, but I think it's either because the developers must have just used some more upgrades, or purchased more missiles, kind of an oversight, or they just forgot, or maybe it was scrapped because of time constraints. Well, that probably could be an inexcusable kind of reason, but yeah, it's just kind of baffling. But on the other hand, I mean, I'm grateful for this kind of upgrade, because you know that means an increase in health. But still, it feels weird in a way. Anyhow, so how's everybody been doing? So yeah, if you saw my previous post, I just got back from my vacation. I was over in North Carolina, over at the coast of it, and like it was actually my first experience over the coast because you know, back when I was a kid, my family and I used to go to North Carolina a lot, only in the mountain sides by Asheville, because we had because there was a cottage there and we used it as our summer home. And, you know, we used to go there every summer when I was a kid, and it's, you know, I gotta say, North Carolina, it's so fucking beautiful. It really is. And, you know, I'm sure that, well, maybe say you guys, to those of you who do live in North Carolina might agree, or if you've visited the area before, it's really such a beautiful state, and, you know, something that Florida only wishes to be. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. You know, every time I go over there, well, I mean, well, this time I didn't really go to the mountains at all. I was, you know, we drove through the central part of the state, and then over to the coast where we stayed at. But you know, it really is nice looking, and you know, overall, you know, the scenery is just gorgeous. Well, especially the mountains, though. You know, I really do love how the mountains look. You know, because of all the nice scenery and all that. It's just so pretty to look at. You know. Just looking back on it, really it really makes me feel nostalgic in a way, because you know that's what it is. I get this nostalgic feeling is what it is, and you know, because of that, I actually do consider North Carolina a second home for me, or rather a home away from home, or particularly over in the mountains. And honestly, you know, once I have so much income and able to buy a house, I don't know, I might just you know, move out of Florida. At long last, you know, out of Central Florida, and actually buy a house up in North Carolina and just enjoy the scenery. I might have to get used to all the snow though, because having grown up in humid heat, then it's gonna be hard for me to adapt and just have to get used to it. Yeah, I know I fucked up there because of that artificial chaos, and you know, as I've always said a lot of times, I hate artificial chaos so much because not because of the placements, but because their attacks are just plain cheap. You know, kind of the same way as how I feel for the slicers in Sonic 2. The ones, you know, the ones over in Metropolis Zone. Ugh, God, it's the same feeling I have with Artificial Chaos, and yeah, I know a lot of guys are just gonna go like, oh, you're looking forward to when I get to do a Let's Play of Shadow the Hedgehog with that one God-forsaken bitch. I don't even want to think about it right now. I'll talk about it when we get to that game. Trust me, you know, we'll get to that. Ugh. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty nice trip. Just going over to like being in North Carolina, just over the northern beaches. We didn't really go in the ocean though. I kind of stopped going to. Well, I mean, I still visit beaches and all, but I never really swim in those, honestly, because you know, well, for reasons of course, but you know, and we couldn't really swim in it anyway because the waters were rough. You know, because of the tide or something like that. But yeah, we ran out of town. It's pretty nice there. You know, some unique, interesting areas there, and all that stuff. And you know, it was a nice little trip, nice little change of pace. Finally, I just go on vacation for the first time in quite a long time. That I was finally able to get my vacation in from work, as you know, I actually needed one. Work sucks. Anyway, well, at least if you're doing like this kind of a low-wage retail job, so that's one of the biggest struggles about it. But you know, I know for one thing that's not really going to be my forever kind of job, because you know, that's because I'm still trying to do the stuff that I'm still working on. So yeah, like I said, it's been a real fun trip, and I actually kind of wish I would go back to the mountain side of North Carolina again, because you know, just for the sake of nostalgia, how I just go back over there as a kid. Because I haven't really been back to the mountains since like 2009, actually, like that long ago. I don't know. I might just want to go back over there again, you know, one of these days. So but yeah, if you haven't been to North Carolina, I probably would recommend it though, because you know, like I said, it's very beautiful there. Because you know, you'll definitely love it. Well, at least to me it is, but a lot of people agree that it is, you know, very much of a beautiful state, because you know, of all the scenery and all that. So. Anyhow, I think that's just about enough of me gushing over that state. You know, maybe I'll just if I ever eventually do move to that state, then I'll probably just gush about it even more. So anyway, I think that should be just about close to the end of the stage, actually, because yeah, it's just the last grind rail that we're going on, because you know, since we're on mech-shooting, there's what it is, just grind rails, but because you know we're on mech-shooting, and so obviously we can't really grind those things, because the Eggwalker is that much of a fat ass as much as Eggman himself. So that's kind of like the only way for grinding. But we're just about close to the end of the stage. You definitely saw how long the stage is. It's like it's be about like almost 10 minutes here. Yeah, just about 10 minutes long that you'll be north of the stage. That's how long it is. I didn't really mention much about the design of the arc. If you actually look closely, it very much looks like an upside down kind of city. Because like you know, it's definitely such a huge space colony. Like it's kind of amazing how you know the creator of this one, which is Professor Gerald, that he was able to develop the whole thing. You know, I guess well we'll see more about it in the last because I don't want to spoil much anymore. But with that, there's a gold ring, and so yeah, we're done with this stage here. So yeah, it's very long, but actually easier to navigate unlike the most of the other final stages. So, and I got a C rank. Yeah, because I try my best to actually just rank up enough points for the overall score just to get the rank, but you know that's good enough at least. And so I think that should lead us to the next boss fight, which of course is that one boss.
Darn! Why do they always leave a sweet little innocent girl like me alone?
Well, well, young lady. Is there something I can help you with?
Mr. Eggman!
If you value your life, you will tell me where Sonic and Tails are. Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You've turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. The capsule clears the colony bad.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic!
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary.
Sonic!
Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic's asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
All right, so this would be Eggman's final boss fight. We have Tails, and yeah, same as before. We fought Tails as Eggman, so you know, and yeah, this is actually my second time for this. I only took 2 attempts for this, so because you know, at least it was an easier time than how I fought Eggman with Tails, how much I raged here. But the difficulty is still there, of course, because there are no rings at all, and so Tails will be using his special attack. He has the same as Eggman, where he fires missiles and he fires that big crystal-looking laser, whatever it is. But yeah, so that was it. So yeah, that's, you know, just a short one because I was desperate.
I guess he was just a regular hedgehog after all.
Legend has it when all 7 Chaos Emeralds are collected, the power creates a miracle. I have 6 of them. They're mine. All mine.
I don't think so.
Shadow.
So that was your plan from the very beginning, huh? was it a direct order from the president? Now I know who you are. You're that government spy, Rouge the Bat, aren't you?
So you did your homework, is that it? I would say that's an invasion of privacy.
I can say the same thing about you.
Looks like things aren't quite going your way, but since my job was done, I thought it was time to take what's mine and get out of this place.
You are one pathetic creature.
Look who's talking. What about you? Here are the results of the research project called the Ultimate Life Form. But if this picture is of the real ultimate life form named Shadow, then exactly who or what is standing in front of me?
This is Dr. Eggman. I have found all 7 Chaos Emeralds. Shadow, someone is trying to get an Eclipse cannon. There's not much time left before the cannon fires again. Can you get over there?
If you want to live, leave the Chaos Emeralds where they are. The fake emerald is good enough for you.
Do you actually believe that you're the real Shadow?
No doubt.
Even your memories might not be real, you know?
Even if my memories are not real, it's still me, Shadow. And I will fulfill my promise to Maria. That's the only thing that matters to me now.
So Shadow was saying like he was claiming that that Rouge is of course a government spy, and that he said her full name there, just Rouge the Bat. But like at the time when Rouge actually introduces herself and she says her name in full, Shadow didn't even say anything at all. Like he didn't even act suspicious or anything. So and he just now realizes that, and then he acts as if he's heard of her, but like throughout the whole time he never said anything about it. Huh? I don't know. Anyhow, so for the next, so after this cutscene, then we'll be reaching over to Shadow's final stage, and of course the final stage in the Dark story. But of course, just like I did with the Hero story, before we get to that, we still have the remaining upgrades for the Dark characters that we have to get first. So so for the next episode, I'll just be starting off with just by backtracking to previous stages and get the upgrades for the remaining upgrades that we can now get, since we have the upgrades that are required. And so after that, then we'll be tackling Shadow's final stage, and of course that stage in the final stage in Dark story, and then it'll be the final boss, and then we'll be done with the Dark story, and well, we'll just see what happens now. If there's anything that comes next after that. So anyway, so yep, next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2, we are going to be doing all that. So I will see you guys then.